Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and as we go into the end of the year of 2024 for Apex Legends, there's something that I think we all need to sit down and talk about, and that is the rank system in Apex Legends. Because ever since around the time of Season 12 or 13, it has been on a downward trajectory, and I think that is the main reason the game is actually suffering. The lack of content doesn't help, or the new LTMs, or just selling us a lot of skins, but truly, in the crux of any FPS game, it's going to be the rank system that basically means you live or die. So we're gonna go over what keeps happening, some new changes that they just made, and everything else you need to know. We're also gonna give out 45 bucks. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's talk about how ranked is killing Apex Legends. So we're gonna go ahead and start this video off with a little bit of background information that no one has actually ever seen before. It's never been public information, but there was a interaction with the dev known as Josh Medina, where before Season 13 launched with the new ranked systems, one of the playtesters asked if there was a backup plan if Season 13 ranked didn't work. And Josh Medina's response, according to that person, was he laughed and said there is no backup plan because it will work. And I want you guys throughout the entire video that we watched this to remember that quote, that he knew it would work, to explain the hubris of what is exactly going on with the Respawn ranked development team and why we are in the situation we currently are. If we go back in time and we look at some of Apex Legends' earliest seasons, the rank distribution for, say, when we had splits was pretty solid, actually. You didn't have that many people in bronze. Silver and gold took up the bulk of the player base. Platinum did have a good amount of players in it, and then diamond and apex predator were the hardest to get into. That is what a good rank distribution looks like. Now, conversely, let's take a look at Season 17's rank distribution, which had a whopping massive player base in the Masters category. I think when it ended, it was somewhere around the 25% rate, which is absolutely insane for any FPS game that wants to call itself competitive. But where did this all go wrong? Well, back a while ago, we got something called Ranked Reloaded. And at first, it was actually a great idea. It was nice to see something fresh and a new spin on the ranked system. They removed the KP cap, which was kind of an issue, but they made it playing for the win, as it is a battle royale and the main goal should always be to win. Now, it did receive some criticism. Some people loved it, some people hate it, but Respawn, instead of continuing to fine-tune minorly with that system, decided to do major overhauls that once again broke down the entire concept of what we know as ranked. Since we got Ranked Reloaded, a number of things have happened. One, they removed the split in Season 17. Design director Evan Nikolic said in a recent press event, the rank climb resets on the seasonal resets now. The main reason for no splits is that we're adding provisional matches to better gauge placement at the beginning of your ranked journey for this season, which is all once again fine and dandy. I don't know if removing ranked splits was exactly needed. I will say it makes the season feel a lot longer because it doesn't reset and we once again can climb up to Masters as we saw in Season 17. However, the provisional matches don't make a lot of sense because something else that Respawn did is that they added a hidden MMR system with skill adjustments for pre-made squad sizes to account for competitive advantages gained, which basically means that you could be a Masters level player playing in bronze lobbies and vice versa. The whole thing is absolutely asinine and has probably been the biggest complaint about the ranked overhauls, but it gets a little bit worse than that. Oh yeah, and also in that season, Sweet was able to hit Pred without getting 0 damage or 0 kills. The whole thing made no sense. In Season 18, they added the ladder point system, where they tuned the new rank system that would modify the LP and better assess player skill for Season 18, which once again is that hidden MMR. The downside of that is because there are no splits, they adjusted the LP gains, which means that you get very little reward for actually doing good in the game, and that if you do bad, well, you're not really penalized that much, but it makes the entire season such a slog. It is so boring to play ranked for hours on hours and hours and not make much progress, and if you're good at the game, you're doing that in bronze versus predator players. It's absolutely, once again, kind of crazy. And you know what you get for a reward if you do all this super hyper competitive season-long slog of 90 days? Well, you get a banner frame for a ranked reward. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad that it's a new ranked reward, but what would have been better is that if you combined that ranked reward with the dive trails. Instead, they just removed dive trails, which you didn't need to do. But of course, it made a lot of sense when you look at it from a financial perspective, because now they slapped those dive trails on a $160 cosmetic, which, by the way, those dive trails are probably cooler than anything we got when we actually grinded ranked. So you made a hidden MMR system with a season-long 90-day rank grind to earn a banner frame, and then this season they decided to make it even harder for solo queue players by adding promotional trials. However, with the promotional trials, Respawn seems to have realized they made a mistake, as they have updated the system saying we just push an update to promo trials and ranked matches to make some of them easier to achieve. If you are already at or beyond the updated gold threshold, completing an additional ranked match with any result should result in a promotion, and that was on December 19th, just a few days ago. You know what this honestly tells me? That Respawn doesn't know what to do with the ranked system. Ever since they introduced Ranked Reloaded, realized that it didn't work to what they wanted to do, they have been absolutely going all over the place trying to fix fix this, and it's honestly killing Apex Legends to a degree. Also, I just need to mention in this video, when are the old prestige skins getting dive trails? Bangalore's had a mythic in the files forever. Are they just holding out on that to sell it as a future cosmetic? I don't know what's going on with that. But regardless, it seems like all the data and analytics that Respawn and Apex Legends gets, like let's say people don't enjoy solos mode according to our data, which is something that they have said. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say at this point that based off of your data and how the rank system has been going, maybe you guys have the wrong data, or maybe it's not as useful as you may think. I could be 100% wrong, but based off the player base continually having less interest in ranked and new games coming out, kind of knocking Apex Legends all over the place, it might be time to get fresh blood or some new team members that have worked on other ranked games to come in and give a new crack or perspective at the ranked system. Because as we look at that earlier quote that season 13's ranked wouldn't fail, I would honestly argue that since season 13, we have not had a season where ranked has actually succeeded. Let me know down below, what are your thoughts on the ranked system? Do you think that they've made good changes, or do you think that everything has been such a mismatch that they can't really figure out what they want to do? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here for my editor Novell. It is amazing finals and Apex Legends content. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.